Assalamu Alaikum, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Hope all of you are doing well in terms of your health, wealth, relationships, and most importantly, your iman. Maybe you know I'm a third grade university student studying molecular biology and genetics, and it has been really busy. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out school-marriage balance, and it kept me away from focusing on YouTube. But I'm happy to say I'm officially done with this year, so I can get back to content creation and making videos for you on YouTube. So today I want to talk about what marriage actually looks like on day-to-day life. A lot of young women, including myself, consume a lot of content about weddings, engagement photos, aesthetics, and finding the one, but very little content shows us what marriage looks like every day. When people think about marriage, they usually think about the wedding, the dress, the photos, the proposal, the honeymoon. But the funny thing is that the wedding lasts just one day. Maybe you keep posting about that day for a couple of days, and then maybe you have a nice week of honeymoon, but then marriage actually starts. It's waking up on a random Wednesday morning, deciding what to cook for dinner, cleaning the kitchen, doing the laundry, and doing it all over again every single day. It's discussing finances, helping each other through bad moods. It's sharing a home with another human being every single day. And I think social media has created a very unrealistic picture of marriage. Some people make marriage look like a never-ending romantic movie, and that can't be farther from the truth. So let's get into it. Marriage is mostly ordinary. One of the biggest surprises about marriage is how ordinary it feels. Not in a bad way, in a peaceful way, but it's ordinary. Most days are not life-changing. They're not dramatic. Most days are simply life. You wake up, you pray, you work or study, you eat, you clean, you talk, and then you sleep and do it again. I think many young women expect marriage to constantly feel exciting because that's what we see online. But excitement isn't what sustains a marriage. Consistency is. A healthy marriage often feels calm rather than intense. And honestly, that's a blessing because peace is one of the greatest gifts Allah can give a home. Love looks different than you expect. Before marriage, many people imagine love as a feeling. Butterflies in your stomach, constant affection, grand romantic gestures, but after marriage, you start noticing that love actually often looks like service. Love looks like someone bringing you water when you're tired. It looks like asking if you've eaten. It looks like picking up groceries. It looks like waiting for you to finish talking even when they're exhausted. Love starts looking less like a movie and more like mercy. And that is actually very Islamic when you think about it, because Allah describes spouses as a source of tranquility, affection, and mercy, not constant excitement, mercy, and compassion. Because eventually, every marriage will have moments when feelings fluctuate. Mercy is what carries you through those moments. And here, I can recommend you a book. It's called 5 Languages of Love by Gary Chapman. If you want to dive deeper into different ways love can be shown, I'd highly suggest you to read it. You don't stop working on yourself. This is something I wish more people talked about. Marriage does not magically fix your insecurities. It doesn't automatically heal your wounds, nor does it instantly make you emotionally mature. You bring yourself into your marriage. Your strengths, your flaws, your habits, your fears, everything comes with you. And sometimes marriage shows you part of yourself you couldn't see before. Not because it's bad, but because living closely with another person acts like a mirror. That's why self-development doesn't end when you get married. I think it actually starts with it. In many ways, it becomes even more important than before. Communication is less about talking and more about understanding and listening. Everyone says communication is important, but what they don't tell you is that communication isn't just speaking. It's understanding and listening. You can explain yourself perfectly and still not feel understood. And your spouse can have good intentions while still misunderstanding you. Learning how your spouse thinks takes time. Learning how they handle stress takes time. Learning what hurts them takes time. Learning what makes them feel appreciated takes time. Marriage isn't about finding someone who automatically understands you. It's about building understanding together over time. The little things matter most. Social media focuses on the big moments, anniversaries, luxury gifts, vacations. But the little moments are what make up a marriage. The inside jokes, the random conversations, the tea you drink together in the evenings. The moments where you're both doing completely different things, but simply enjoy being in the same room. Those moments don't get posted online, but they're often the moments that matter most. Marriage is a team, not a competition. One healthy mindset I see online is keeping score. I did this, he did that, I deserve this, he owes me that. Of course, spouses have rights and responsibilities, but a healthy marriage isn't about winning. It's about serving the same mission. You are on the same side. When one person wins and the other loses, the marriage loses. The question shouldn't always be, what can I get? Sometimes the better question is, what can I contribute? Marriage brings you closer to Allah, if you let it. I think this is the most beautiful part about it. Marriage isn't just a relationship. It's an act of worship. Every act of patience, every act of kindness, every sacrifice, every moment of forgiveness, and every effort to improve yourself, all of it can become worship if it's done for Allah. And that's something social media rarely talks about. Marriage isn't just about happiness. It's about helping each other reach Jannah. When you view marriage through that lens, even the ordinary moments become very meaningful. So, what does marriage actually look like day to day? Honestly, it looks a lot less glamorous than social media, and a lot more beautiful. It's ordinary moments filled with love, it's patience, teamwork, it's growth, it's mercy, it's choosing each other again and again through the routine of everyday life. If you're single, don't spend all of your time dreaming about the wedding. Prepare for the marriage. And if you're married, I'd love to know what part of married life surprised you the most. I hope you enjoyed this video. I read all of your comments, and I'd really appreciate if you can support the channel by liking and subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, inshallah. Assalamu Alaikum.